Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, my hair looks like a mess. So I try to do something at least a little bit, I guess, you know, pretty natural, I guess you could say, for me on my face for makeup. I haven't done makeup like this in a very long time myself. I mean, the eyes, yes, but the lip, no. And I missed having it, and I wanted to do it. And just in case you're wondering, because I know people are going to ask me, this is the Luxe lipstick from ColourPop in the shade Hello Stranger. So today's video is going to be kind of me just ranting about what's been happening lately, because a lot of people have been asking me, like, are you gonna make a video about it? And at first I wasn't going to, but I feel like there's a lesson that needs to be learned for people who maybe are interested in getting into the drama community, whether it be the drama like beauty community or just drama in general. If you're interested in just, like, you know, the influencers and what they're doing, whatever, I think it's very important to remember a couple of things I'm gonna go over at the end of the video. But I kind of want to give you my thoughts on what's been happening overall. I'm gonna try and make this as short as possible because quite frankly, I just don't give a shit about this dude. Like, that's the reason why I've never mentioned him before on my channel. And but since he's pulling some shady ass shit now, I figured, why the fuck not? I haven't read someone in a while, so let's do it. So for all intents and purposes, I am going to give this person the nickname Mango Mort. So for those of you who have no idea who I'm talking about, quite frankly, I don't think it's worth your time to investigate. If you're just here to hear the basics, that's fine, but I don't really think his channel is worth it, to be honest with you, because of the recent things that he's done and what he's done in the past. He was the one who resurrected Gerard Cosmetics from the depths of drama, the drama pot, as far as like tea and shit. Like, this tea was older than Jesus himself. It was so fucking stale and nasty and just decrepit, and ugh. It didn't make any sense when I heard Gerard Cosmetics coming up again, because like I said, the last time I heard about Gerard Cosmetics was late 2014, early 2015, I would believe, or even just early 2015. And so when I heard this random ass drama channel was coming after them for something, I was like, why is this being, where, like, I didn't even know this brand even existed still, like, to be honest. And so I was just kind of confused as to why this old ass tea was being resurrected, but it is what it is. And the topic of his video about Gerard Cosmetics was very, very fucked up in my opinion. I didn't think it was right of him to discuss things of that nature. I've always had the standpoint of relationships, breakups, cheating situations, and shit like that. That should be off limits to anybody. That's not drama, that's not tea, that's someone's personal life. And that shit hurts already as it is going through it. And so to have people speculating and making up different receipts, claiming different things have been exclusively talked about to you and you only, that's just fucked up to do. That's no one's business, you know what I mean? And all I can think about is, it doesn't matter if it's a relationship or a past drug addiction or past mental health issues you may have had. That shit should be off limits. It's not tea, it's not scandalous, that's nothing, that's fucked up. These people fought their fights and they went through hell to get through it, and here you are making content out of it and like doing nothing that's worth anything with it. So if there's one thing you will never see on my channel, it's going to be a video about someone's relationship or past issues with either mental health or past drug addiction issue, whatever the case is. If it has nothing to do with makeup or YouTube or whatever the case is, you're not going to hear it from me. That's not my business. That's not anyone's business but your own. You know what I mean? I would never do it to somebody. I would hate that if someone did it to me. And best believe, if I ever saw someone post shit like that about me in my relationships, I would come for your ass like that. In any case, the situation that he was covering in the Gerard Cosmetics video was very fucked up and totally should have been off limits. There really wasn't a reason for him to get involved in that, and there really wasn't a reason for him to bring it to the light. I know she had reached out to him, but if I were him, if I was any like reputable person, I'd been like, listen, I'm sorry, this is not tea. This is something you should be covering on your own. If it's something you were worried about, go to the cops, go to whoever. But he took it and ran with it as tea, and then in the end turned around and said, well, if they wanted to do something to this person, they would have done it already. That's fucked up. That's completely fucking fucked up. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? And then he went after Tony Michelle. He's gone after so many people over the past few months, and it's just like, we got rid of Cerote. If you've been on my live streams, you know who Cerote is. We got rid of him, and I assumed, I guess wrongfully assumed, that we would have been done with drama channel starting drama, but I guess not. Because now we have this dude coming out of the woodworks with a bunch of bullshit, and it's like, are you that bored? Like, is your life that boring? And it's funnier too because a lot of what he is allegedly suing people over are things that he has continued to do day in and day out in live streams, on Twitter, whatever the case may be. Just recently, the other day, he doxed a channel that he supposedly is suing. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but it's something that's happened. And it's like, you can't get pissed off at people for supposedly doxing you on accident, and then you turn around weeks later and dox someone completely on purpose. And then you can't also go around, you know, saying people are, you know, bullying me, when the videos in which you're referencing people bullying you, I've watched them. And I've got to be honest, in none of those videos did I see anyone say anything even remotely close to being bullying, I guess. The main video that you reference in a lot of your tweets, and the main reason you're going after this one drama channel is because they supposedly, allegedly, in your opinion, your wrong opinion, they said slanderous things about you. And I watched the entire video, and I didn't see anything slanderous brought up. I didn't see anything at all that should not be brought up. It was all things that you had done with receipts, and it was just a comparison video. I know that Cerote isn't the person I would be compared to either. I'd be kind of mad too, but at the same time, it's like, how can we not compare you when you have the same personality in some aspects, and a lot of aspects now, actually. I don't know if it's just me who feels this way, but I feel like you're a huge hypocrite, and I know a snake when I see one. And you could put as much makeup on as you'd like, or attempt to at least. You can wear as many facades and many masks as you'd like as well. But snake behavior is very easy to recognize when you have been surrounded by snakes your entire life. I was surrounded by them for a very long time. And it just, you're not gonna get away with what you're doing. I'm sorry. You can't sue someone for making a video about you that has nothing negative in any aspect to say about you. Everything that was presented was stuff that you've posted, stuff that you've said, stuff that you've done, with receipts. If you don't like it, don't be a shady ass person. Simple as that. Now, I was there for part of the live stream in which Mango Mort was talking shit about Peter Mon, okay? And there, I guess, had been some history between those two. They only ever text messaged, I guess. Nothing that I would consider to be a friendship, to be honest with you guys, where they, you know, they promised each other that, you know, if they heard someone talking shit about one another, they would let each other know, you know what I mean? Whatever. And I'm not sure what happened, but everyone started to get butthurt when Peter said, I don't consider you to be a friend, but I consider us to have a friendly relationship, pretty much is what he was saying. The only two friends that I consider to be actual friends, like real like friends on YouTube, as far as he goes, was Rich Lux and Dustin Daly. Peter ends it by saying friends don't use their friend's picture in a clickbait thumbnail, which it was for his most recent video, the one that was an hour long, titled, I'm pretty sure something along the lines of, I'm suing this YouTuber or something like that, which is true. Friends don't do that, especially if it has nothing to do with you, especially with everything that Peter has gone through for the past year almost. You would think you would have more common sense than to involve him in something that has nothing to do with him, judging by what he's gone through. That's not fair. And so when Peter tried to explain to his Mango Mort's fans what he meant by what he said, no one wanted to hear it. So I'm going to say it right here for you guys in my own personal way, because I honestly can reiterate what he was saying. I understand this more than anybody else, I think. There have been people in my life who I used to hang out with, that I was close with for a very long time. Those people and I, as you guys know from like quite a few videos ago, I explained what happened. Those people and I are no longer friends for good reason, and it was a personal choice. Now, these people have in the past messaged me, text message, Facebook message, whatever the case may be, and they've said, well, the next time we see you, we're gonna fuck you up on site. I've seen them in public, came down for a visit. I was out in the middle of, you know, the mall or something. I just happened to see one of them and they saw me. Nothing happened. I was like, I'm here. I'm on site. Where is it? Let's do it. And it makes me laugh when things like that happen because realistically, I know these people and I know they could beat my ass, but I'm not one of those people who takes things like that lightly. If you're gonna threaten me, my family, friends, go ahead and do it if you're brave enough, because I promise you, it doesn't matter if I'm losing or winning, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass for it. So, just saying. But it would make me laugh because these people would see me and I know they'd see me and they'd keep walking. And so I turn around, being the petty ass bitch that I am, be like, hi, how are you? Nice to see you're okay. Have a good day. Being friendly. It's being friendly in a petty ass way, but it's being friendly. I can not like you and I can look you straight in the fucking face and be a fucking adult about it. I'm not gonna be a bitch unless I'm provoked. I'm not gonna go out of my way to be an asshole to anybody unless I'm provoked. And that's part of being an adult. That's the difference between being friends and being friendly. I can be friendly to a lot of people I don't like. It's one of my best character traits. Just saying. And so it made me laugh seeing all these people get butthurt and get so upset by what Peter said, and they were like, oh, you're so fake. No, he's being real as fuck. Just saying. And so when I saw how diplomatic he was in that live stream, Peter, I was like, this is how things like this should be handled. And of course we all know he had a live stream, he being Mango Mort had a live stream with Petty Page. There was one with Michelle Tawney in which he gave this like the most well scripted apology ever, in which he was saying, you know, you guys aren't even giving me a chance. And it's like, dude, you've had how many chances on live streams to apologize and actually speak nicely to these people, and you chose to be a fucking dick. So you've had your chance and you blocked her from your live streams, but here you are interrupting hers to get your chance. Now fuck you, dude. I'm sorry. That was the biggest bullshit of a fucking apology I've ever heard in my entire life, and I've heard some pretty fucked up apologies. If you're going to get into the drama community, the beauty community, the beauty drama community, whatever the case is, you need to have a backbone. You need to have thick skin. And what I think this is all happening for is because Mango Mort doesn't have thick skin. He can't handle people calling him out on his bullshit, but he has absolutely zero issues sitting in that stupid ass fucking room with his damn dog, okay, and talking shit about everybody else and calling them out on their shit. And it's like, if you can't handle it, why are you dishing it? You shouldn't be doing that, baby. Now, the most recent person that I've seen him going after is Nick Snyder, which I personally, I feel like Nick Snyder and I had like the same personality types, in the sense that, come after me, you'll learn today, buddy. Not the smart thing to do, because I'm not gonna sit there and sit down lightly and take things lightly. Like I said, if you're gonna talk shit, that's fine, talk shit, but say it to me, not to anybody else. Well, Mango Mort has made an effort to pretty much humiliate Nick. He's made efforts to twist his words to fit his narrative, which his narrative in this case is that Nick is an evil fucking person. Which, like, you know what, whatever. That's the agenda you want to push, do what you gotta do, but at least come correct. And that goes for all the channels you're coming after, okay? Like, all of them. If you're gonna come after anybody, at least come correct. Because as of now, seeing what you've done so far, seeing what you posted on Twitter, seeing what you posted on YouNow, I mean, people have the ability to screenshot shit and screen record shit now. So everything you say and do about everyone else, you keep digging your hole deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And it's like, when do you learn to shut the fuck up and just like let shit happen? If you are really gonna go after these people, shut the fuck up about it. Why are you so excited and so like bragging about suing somebody when you literally have no leg to stand on legally in this case at all? Now, what makes me laugh even harder is that he seems to be more afraid of Nick Snyder than he is of the Church of Scientology, which if you watch his channel, I guess, I've only seen it in tweets and I've seen him talk about and bragging about the fact that he was in that church. He claims a lot, that he constantly has to like sleep with one eye open and shit. He has to look behind his back, make sure no one's following him from the church and shit like that. Like, he makes it sound like he is being hunted down by these people. Yet, just a couple of weeks ago when he was at Playlist Live going to meet his fans and his subscribers, which I think is hilarious because I'm sorry. Really, dude? He took a selfie directly in front of one of the, I guess it was a church of Scientology itself. He stood right in front of the church, took a selfie, right? However, like I said, he claims that the church is going after him, all this bullshit. But here he is taking a selfie in front of one of the churches. How scared are you, my dude? However, in the case of Nick Snyder making a joke on a live stream in which he says, wouldn't it be funny if I were to ever go to Playlist Live and just happen to run into him there? Didn't say he was gonna go searching for him. I don't remember him saying that at all. But he said, what if I ran into him at Playlist Live and confronted him? Never mentioned threatening his life. Never mentioned threatening his safety. Nothing. However, Mango Mort twisted those words. I don't remember if it was in a live stream or if it was on a YouTube video. I'm pretty sure it was just a live stream. And said that Nick explicitly said that he was going to, it's like a definite thing, he was going to go to Playlist just to find Mango Mort and confront him. And so Mango Mort's response to that was, well, if he did show up, which he said he was going to, that was a lie, I was going to call the cops and call security and get kicked out. You talk shit about these people endlessly, incessantly, but if there's even so much as like a joke coming to confront you on your shit, you're gonna run and tell the cops? Come on, dude. This is YouTube, okay? This is so stupid, in my opinion. A lot of the fighting and shit makes no fucking sense. And it's only because of what you instigate. It has nothing to do with anybody having personal vendettas against you. It's literally just them reacting to things you say about them. And it's like, how is it okay in your world that you can talk shit as much as you like, but they can't retaliate? How does that make sense? You blocked me, and I all I did was like someone's GIF that was kind of making fun of what you said on Twitter, I'm pretty sure. And you blocked me for it. You are very clearly block happy. The minute someone says anything against you or calls you out for something you say, something you do, something you share or post, you block them. And it's gotten to the point where you've just become so annoying about everything that people are just over your bullshit. It's not just people like me who don't watch your channel because we have better things to do with our lives, but it's even your subscribers who are tired of your bullshit, as you can see from these comments on your recent Twitter thread. No one is here for the bullshit you're starting. No one. And if you really think you have a fucking snowball's fucking chance in hell of having an actual case against anybody, especially after the past few things that you've done, you are fucking so far removed from reality. It's hilarious. You have nothing. Zero. Absolutely nothing, no leg to stand on in the situation whatsoever. At this point, your best bet, if you want any fucking chance of saving your channel or what's left of it, your best bet would be to just shut the fuck up and just quit the shit while you're already so far down. Just shut the fuck up. And you know what? It's not even shut the fuck up about anything. Continue to make content. It's your channel, do what you want. But when you keep doing the same petty ass shit and you keep poking the same people and getting mad at them for reacting to what you're doing, you're just digging your hole 10 times deeper with each post and each YouNow stream and each and everything you say and do. You would think, clearly common sense is not very common, we know this. You are a shining example of this. You would think, with common sense, you'd see your channel plummeting and be like, fuck, whatever I'm doing is not working. You may have been offended by the video comparing you to Cerote, but here's one comparison that no one can argue against. The one thing you and Cerote have in common is the fact that you cannot seem to grasp the concept that maybe your subscribers unsubscribing and maybe your views plummeting has nothing to do with the influence of other people, but it has everything to do with your actions and your words and the things that you do on your channel and the shit you put up on your channel. Just maybe. Just an assumption. Quit blaming other channels for the death of yours. Everything that you are going through right now is because of things that you've done, things that you've said, things you continue to do. And I just, the one thing I want to end this video off with is, if you are interested in doing drama videos of any kind, if you're interested in doing YouTube in general or social media in general, you need to have a fucking backbone. You need to be able to sit down and unfortunately read comments from people that are fucking terrible. Things you know damn well these people would not have the fucking cojones to say to your fucking face if they ever saw you. But they sit behind a keyboard warriors, and say that shit to you because they're not gonna get confronted on it. At least I think not. You should see the shit that I get sent every day, especially when it comes to my unique videos exposing different brands for doing shady ass shit. I've gotten so many fucking emails, DMs, so much bullshit sent my way. Negative bullshit about my appearances, about my makeup application, about the stupidest shit, right? And half the time these comments are from people who are so fucking miserable with their own lives, they want to make everyone else miserable. And that's the reason why they sit down at a computer and they find one person who seems to be happy, have their life together. Generally they seem to be a good person, and they tear into that person. That's why people do what they do here on YouTube and social media in general. Now, when it comes to the reason that you're pissed off at these drama channels, including the one you're suing, do not believe that whatsoever, but it is what it is. When it comes to everything that you're doing right now, these people, all they've done is call you out for the shit that you've said and done. Rightfully so. Because what you've done and what you've said is fucking gross. You have proven that you are in fact on the same level as Cerote. Unfortunately for you. I know he's not the kind of person I want to be compared to, but unfortunately when it sounds like a duck, quacks like a duck, looks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. If you don't want to be called out for being a shitty person, if you don't want to have drama videos talking about the things you've said and done, pointing you out for being a fucking hypocrite, pointing you out for being a fucking liar, pointing you out for being a fucking asshole to people for no fucking reason, then don't be a fucking asshole to people for no fucking reason. Don't be shady. Don't be a fucking snake. Don't talk shit behind people's backs. Don't get mad when these people retaliate and say something back to you. It's simple. If you don't want to be fucked with, don't fuck with people. How about that? You know what I mean? It makes no fucking sense. All the fighting that you've been trying to instigate, there's no point in it. It gets no one anywhere, especially not you. Everyone else, I mean, we're able to prove that you're just being a dick with receipts that, like Cookian, you provide with everything you fucking say and post on Twitter and YouTube and YouNow, whatever the case is. You are digging your own hole for you. You are literally giving people content to call you out on all your bullshit. Shut the fuck up, and maybe it won't happen anymore. So that being said, guys, I'm done. I'm tired. And quite frankly, this is gonna be the last time I talk about this fucking dude because he's fucking annoying. And that's it. Whatever happens to him, happens. He deserves everything coming to him, and then some. And that's it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.